9 out of 10 dog owners think he yawns because he's tired. They are wrong, and that changes everything. Because your dog doesn't always yawn from exhaustion. Sometimes he yawns because of you. More accurately, because of what exists between the two of you. And that is the most amazing thing science has discovered about dogs in the last 20 years. There is an invisible bond between you and your dog. You have never seen it. But it is there, every time, the moment he looks at you and yawns. Today I want to show you 7 things you don't know yet about this yawning. And I promise you, afterwards, you will never look at your dog the same way again. I know a man who wrote to me a few months ago. His name is Thomas. He had his golden retriever for 9 years. Every evening the same ritual. Thomas yawned, the dog yawned. Thomas thought, we are both tired. He turned off the light. That was it. One day, someone told him what this yawning really means. Thomas wrote to me. I cried for a moment. Because he had been showing me this for 9 years. The first thing, and the most fundamental. Dogs don't just yawn through contagion, they yawn specifically through emotional contagion. In 2013, Teresa Romero from the University of Tokyo showed something groundbreaking. She played audio of yawning to dogs, once from the owner, once from strangers. Result: dogs reacted almost 3 times more often to the yawning of their own human. Not to the yawning of strangers. To yours. Only to yours. This is not a reflex. This is empathy. Measured, documented, repeatable. The second thing, and the one that touches me the most personally. Your dog doesn't yawn with everyone. He chooses who he yawns with. When your dog reacts to your yawn, that is a biological proof of trust. He signals, your emotions are my emotions. Your body is my body. There are very few beings on this planet that can do that. Humans, some primates, and the dog. But here is something almost no one has ever heard. The stronger the bond, the faster and more frequent the reaction. This is measurable. Researchers at the Turku University Hospital showed in a 2018 study, cortisol levels, the stress hormone, drop measurably after contagious yawning between dog and owner. Not just in the dog, also in the human. You calm him, he calms you, simultaneously, through a yawn. The third thing, and this completely surprises most people. Yawning is also an appeasement gesture in dogs, a language of peace. If your dog yawns in a tense moment, he is not falling asleep. He is trying to diffuse the situation. Turid Rugås, the Norwegian behavioral researcher, has documented this for years. She calls it calming signals that dogs actively use to avoid conflict. Yawning is the most silent of these signals, and the most frequently overlooked. When 2 dogs meet and one yawns, he is saying, I am not a threat. When your dog yawns while you are yelling at him, he is saying, please stop. I won't hurt you. The fourth thing, and this sounds like science fiction, but it is science. Yawning cools the brain. This is biologically documented. When dogs, or humans, yawn, cooler air flows through the nasal cavity directly to the surface of the brain. The brain is literally cooled down, and thus becomes clearer, calmer, more receptive. Andrew Gallup from Princeton University proved exactly this in dogs in 2011. So yawning is not a sign of sleepiness. It is a cooling system for the brain, activated in moments of emotional overload. Your dog yawns when he feels too much, not when he sleeps too little. The fifth thing. And here I would like to pause briefly, because this is really important. Have you ever hugged your dog hard and tight, and he yawned while doing it? You might have thought, how sweet. He is relaxed. But the opposite can be true. Yawning while being hugged is often not a sign of comfort. It is a sign of stress. Dogs often do not like intense frontal hugs, they feel confined. The yawn is their last quiet signal. I am overwhelmed. I need some space. Not because they don't love you. Because they have no words for it. The sixth thing. The thing I absolutely wanted to tell you. Now let's turn the whole thing completely upside down. Imagine. You are sitting on the sofa. You are crying. Not loudly, just like that. Quietly. And your dog is lying next to you. And yawns. Over and over again. You thought, he is ignoring me. He doesn't understand this. He understands it, but he reacts differently than you think. This yawning is not disinterest. It is empathy in action. When your dog notices that you are emotionally overwhelmed, he actively uses calming signals. The yawning is his way of addressing your stress hormones. And it works. Your body picks up his body's signals, even subconsciously. He tries to calm you. With the only tool he has, his presence and this yawn. This is not biology. This is care in dog language. The seventh thing. And this brings us full circle to Thomas, the man from the beginning of this story. For 9 years, Thomas yawned with his dog every evening. He thought, we are both tired. We will sleep soon. What really happened? His dog told him every day for 9 years that he belonged to him. That his emotions, his body, his rhythm, are important to him. Every evening, without words, without expectation, simply, there, I am there. Now comes the part that really moves me, every time I tell it. This connection, this invisible bond between you and your dog, is not metaphorical. It is measurable. It is biologically real. It changes both of your bodies. And now let me ask you something. Do you remember the first time your dog reacted to your yawn? Maybe you were tired. Maybe on the sofa. Maybe after a long, hard day. You yawned, and he looked at you. And then yawned too. You probably smiled, and maybe thought nothing more of it. But what happened between you in that moment is something most people never experience. Another being sensed, absorbed, and mirrored your inner state. Not because it had to. Because it wanted to. That is the moment that shows everything in a different light. Your dog doesn't love you because you feed him. He loves you because you are so real to him that his brain reacts to your brain. You are literally wired into him. Neurologically, emotionally, physically. That is the invisible bond. And it holds, in both directions. Tonight, when you are tired and yawn, look at him. Wait a moment, let the silence be between you. And then see what happens. If he yawns, then you now know what that means. It doesn't mean, I am sleepy. It means, I am with you. That question from the beginning, it now gets a completely different answer. He is not falling asleep. He is holding you tight. In the only way he knows how. Write to me. When was the last time your dog yawned with you? What did you feel in that moment? Tell us. We read every comment. Every single one. Because every story is further proof of this bond, that no one sees, but everyone feels who has ever loved a dog. And maybe, the next time you yawn, you will ask yourself, who is reacting to me?